All right, here's why affirmations don't work for you. And most importantly, here's what you can do about it. When I first started doing affirmations many years ago, I would sit around all day, meditating, humming, and then a year and a half passed, and nothing I was affirming had come into fruition. But I didn't believe that affirmations didn't work, because when I started understanding affirmations, they perfectly made sense to me. But I had to acknowledge that perhaps I was doing something wrong. And this is one of the biggest steps. A lot of times people don't want to believe that they're doing something wrong. You, if you're not manifesting with affirmations, are doing something wrong. It's not that it doesn't work, it's just that you don't know how to work it. So these concepts that I'm sharing with you today is all about causing you to entertain the possibilities that happens when you embody a new perspective and just give the shit a try. So here we go. I want you to think about what you do when you're doing affirmation. Most of the time, when people are doing affirmations, they'll say something like, I am so happy and grateful now that I am a millionaire. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm a millionaire. But in the back of your mind, there's another thought taking place. And that thought is saying, no, you're not. You're not a multimillionaire. The thought that you're having in the front of your brain is in conflict with the thought that you're having in the back of your brain. And unfortunately, or even fortunately, once I tell you how to do this, the thought that's taking place in the back of your brain is more powerful than the thought that you have in the front of your brain. The thought that you have in the back of your brain is the thought that's coming from your deep-rooted subconscious belief system. And your deep-rooted subconscious belief system is constructed by a combination of what you've gone through, what you've heard, but truly what you deeply, deeply feel deep down on the inside. And so you start where the problem is. If you know that the problem is that you have deeply seated beliefs that you feel strongly about, well, that's where you start. You start where you feel. And so here's some concepts that'll help you use affirmations, and not only affirmations, but visualization in a more powerful way. Now, I want you to think about this. Where's your mind? Your mind isn't just right here between your ears. Your mind is everywhere. You see, you have tiny little brains all throughout your body called cells. And the activity that is constantly taking place between your cells, aka your body, is actually the mind. Yeah, you heard it right. The body is the mind. And in fact, I'll go so far as to say that the body itself is the subconscious mind. If you've heard many of my other talks, you will realize that I say that the heart is the subconscious mind too. But I truly believe that everything below, everything below your conscious cognitive function is sub, okay? When you get into the subconscious mind, you're going into the world of habit, okay? And we all have habits. So if you're not manifesting what you want, what you are affirming, it's simply because you have habits that don't align with the new affirmations that you have. And those habits are largely influenced by emotions. So what you want to do is you want to go to the world of emotions. Where do emotions live? Emotions live in your freaking body. So as you are affirming your affirmations, you want to bring the body into the picture. You don't want to just affirm with your mouth and visualize with your head. You want to bring the body into this experience instead. That was a Dr. Seuss rhyme, damn it. You want to bring the body into this manifestation technique, and this is going to help you out tremendously. Tremendously. All right, got that off my chest. The point that I'm getting at here is when you're doing your affirmations, move your body around when you're doing it. For instance, I love to work out and do affirmations at the same time. So when I am pumping iron, that's when I am affirming my affirmations. And simply because I am moving my body, and while I'm moving my body and making affirmations, I'm literally embedding new emotions into my body. And the emotions that I'm embedding into my body are going to be synced with the affirmation that I'm expressing in that very moment. Push-ups are a great way to embed a new belief system in your body. You just simply want to get your body into it. Like, bring your body into the picture. Your body is the mind. So one of the quickest ways to reprogram your mind is to move, create movement. Movement is evidence of life, okay? And when you feel alive, you feel energy. And when you feel energy, that's evidence that you are in that moment of being programmed by the experience that you're having. So I love moving my body around. This is why yoga is also powerful, because you are moving the body. But just imagine doing yoga while you're doing your affirmations. Imagine working out, doing jumping jacks, bench pressing while you're doing your affirmations. Get your body involved in your affirmations, and I guarantee you'll see a quicker transformation. It's Robbie Cornelius. If you love my tip, go ahead and give this a blip or that a blip. Wherever the subscribe button is, hit that, get that, kick back. Master yourself to master the web.